For 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My amendment would ensure that the most dangerous left-wing groups in this country are included in the enhanced reporting, training, and interagency cooperation portions of this bill. This amendment would include Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and radicalized social justice groups alongside neo-Nazis and white supremacists for purpose of reporting in Section 3, training in Section 4, and the interagency task force in Section 5 of the bill. Radicalized groups like Antifa and BLM have terrorized this country for years now. The summer of 2020 saw cities under siege, murders, and other unspeakable acts committed by these groups. On June 2nd, 2020, retired police officer David Dorn was brutally murdered by BLM rioters. In Seattle in 2020, rapes and murders occurred inside the Antifa-dominated CHOP zone. Last October, a violent left-wing mob swarmed the Department of Interior and fought their way inside a federal building. And just last month, BLM worked to free a cold-blooded attempted assassin in Kentucky. A, quote, social justice activist attempted to assassinate a mayoral candidate in Louisville. And what did BML do? They fought to free their violent comrade. Perhaps most relevant to this amendment, these groups have made eliminating the police a mission. Some have disingenuously called this reimagining the police, but in fact, the goal is defunding and elimination. BLM and Antifa have openly targeted law enforcement, and we should be very concerned about their aims to infiltrate law enforcement and the uniformed service. This amendment would protect against that threat. A lot has changed since the last time this committee considered this bill. We have seen what happens when federal law enforcement overreaches, as they have done in response to January 6th and with parents at school board meetings. There are countless reasons to oppose the underlying bill, and I do, but at least this amendment would make some positive change. With this amendment, federal law enforcement would be empowered to protect Americans from the violent far left, and I urge my colleagues to support my amendment.